Hello and welcome, my name is Akira and this is my Let's Play series of Europa Universalis IV where we are playing as France going for the Better Than Napoleon achievement. In the last video we started up by going to war with Provence, and as you can see it's going pretty well. We only need to siege down Antioch and we are already on a 35%. Might as well send our general up here. And help with the siege. I'm actually gonna send these guys over here. Since we took down all of their fleet, we might as well take these guys out, send them back to patrolling. We can send the other fleet up here. There was a fleet more, but we got it. So we got that trade ship back. Interesting. Let's set that up here and repair, and then join the Genoan trade fleet. Libertas Ecclesia. The clergy has long been one of the foremost pillars of the French realm, providing not only spiritual guidance but also administrators, judges and diplomats for the benefit of the king. In return for these great services, no ecclesiastical manor, monastery or other estate may pay any taxes to the state, and the temporal authorities do not meddle in the internal affairs of the clergy. Times grow dire, however, and the state has to cover an increasing number of expenses. Suggestions that perhaps the clergy might make a voluntary contribution have not been favorably received. So we can either make it clear that they need to contribute, in which case they'll lose 15 influence, or 15 loyalty, 10 influence, and we will gain some money, or we can find the money elsewhere and they will gain influence and loyalty. And this is on the estates that were added in the last patch. Since the loyalty is permanent and really important, I'll definitely go for this one. This is much more worth much more than 88 ducats, so we're gonna go for 10 loyalty. And since we are looking at this anyway, let's pause and look at the estates in our country. So we have the bourgeois, which are the merchant class, we have the clergy, and we have the nobility. For each of the estates there is a loyalty, an influence, and the territory they control. If we go to the... I think it's down here... estates. You can see that the bourgeois control these two provinces, the nobility control these provinces, and the clergy control these three provinces. Provinces controlled by a estate has a minimum autonomy of 25%. Sorry, 25%. But they give different bonuses. So, for example, if we go down here to Peugeot and look, the bourgeois estate gives the bonus of where can you see that actually? Maybe you can see it in one of these. Yeah, the clergy will give local unrest modifier, a tax modifier, and a missionary strength modifier. The nobility will give manpower modifier, and bourgeois will give trade power. Also, the local autonomy is removed for whatever they gave bonuses to. So if you give bourgeois the province, you'll have 25 autonomy except for the effects on naval force limit, local trade power, local production. Nobility doesn't affect land force limit and manpower, and clergy doesn't affect local tax modifier. So whatever they give the bonus to also isn't affected, which means that it's a good idea to give coastal and trade provinces to the nobility, since they get bonus to that and doesn't affect that. Nobility is good to give to provinces that are high in manpower, and clergy high in tax. Of course, sorry, you cannot give away your capital province, but why would you? Also, they give modifiers on a national level. If you have more than 60% loyalty, they will give extra bonuses. As you can see here, we are getting papal influence and stability cost modifier above on top of the normal tax modifier. Up here we will get trade modifier and also development cost modifier if we get above 50% loyalty. Nobility gives manpower recovery speed, and will also give land maintenance modifier if they get above 60. We can also interact with them. The Burguese, we can ask for money, we can ask for diplomatic, and we can do other things. One of the things that are nice is for 5 prestige, we can give them 15 loyalty, which gives them above the 60. And also, let's just do more things with them since they get more influence. We can gain an admiral for 20 influence. We can recruit a master of mint. Down here we can seek to quarter the clergy and give them 10 more influence and 15 loyalty. Sounds like a good idea. And then we can demand some administrative points from them. That will take us below the 60%, but that's okay. I'm not that concerned about papal influence. Down here we can call a diet. Or we can actually just get the. We think we have to call the diet and then demand it, which will keep them above the 40% loyalty, so we don't get any negative modifiers for them. I don't want to ask for the 50 diplomatic points, because if we can get their influence above 50, then we can get 100 instead, so I'm gonna wait a little bit with that. We could just ask for a master at the mint and then ask for the diplomatic points. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. You wanna watch out the influence. If it gets above 80%, then they can trigger a national disaster, so you wanna watch out for that. Anyway, you can ask for these diplomatic points every 10 years, or 20 years, so that's a nice way to get some extra points. So be sure to check up on those and get it as often as possible. Now we're just waiting around for Endure to be finished. Grab me some coffee while we wait. That's the stuff. We finished our claim, so we have a diplomat to spare, and we are getting close to being able to vassalize down here. What do we want our last diplomat to do? They're allied with Burgundy, so they're not so nice to go to war with right away. They are allied to Siena, but they are also part of the Empire, also not so nice to go to war with right away, so I think I'm just gonna improve with Austria. And how are we looking on our papal influence? We are at 91%, so we're getting close to the limit there. And we finally got Endure, so I think we can get what we want. I'm gonna call the guy back from the papal state, then we're gonna negotiate a peace. So we wanted the 3 claims, which are this, this, and this. It will give us a fair bit of aggressive expansion, but only Burgundy and Provence can join a coalition, so that is not a big deal right now, as long as England can't join. I don't want to take more land, because as you can see we're getting a pretty big amount of aggressive expansion taking these provinces. So I think this is great. We're also gonna take some money. We cannot humiliate. No. We're taking too many provinces, but we can ask for war reparations to get some money. I think this will do. We're gonna get some overextension, but that's fine. It's gonna cost us. This is a really nice addition. You can see how much power, administrative power, we need to use to call these provinces. So we're gonna use all of our administrative points, but I think that'll be okay. So lots of new land. We got the mission done, and we need to start the course. Let's start with Provence and Endure, and then we're gonna take Maine as soon as possible. Okay, next mission, conquer Picardy. Where is that? I think we're gonna wait off of that. We need to go to war with England next, I think. England must be driven from France. Not the best. We can get diplomatic reputation by approving with Savoy. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Send a diplomat there. Okay. So, let's get our armies gathered. And we got up above 50 influence, so we're gonna get extra monarch points, and we are gonna get that second diplomat or general for free. We don't have to pay for him anymore, which is really nice. And I think we need to send one of the cavalry up there. Okay. So, the next war. Oh, we can see that the clergy wants more provinces. So let's give them one. I'm gonna be too concerned. I'm gonna give them one of the new ones since they have high autonomy anyway. I'm just gonna give them two. And then I'm gonna give the Provence, even though they don't ask for anymore, I'm gonna give this to the Borghese because it gives bonuses to local trade power, and this is a Rhone estuary, so it will give us more trade power down here, so we can get more money, which is nice. We are actually up to 4.39, and we need to stop the embargo here, since it's costing us. I think we can just... Oh, we need a diplomat to do that. So I'm gonna call the guy back from Austria to do that. Lift this embargo. This is of course because they're not our rival anymore, so we also need to send a new rival. Okay, we can choose Aragon, Denmark, Savoy, or the Papal State. To me it would seem like this Savoy or Denmark would be the best options. Savoy because they are neighbors, and Denmark because I plan to expand that way anyway, and they are our rival already. So I think I'm gonna take Denmark. Yeah. So the next order of business is probably to go to war with England. And they are at war with Tyrone right now, and they have only Portugal and a couple of the Irish states as allies, so they might be a good next target. I'm gonna ask Scotland for military access so I can start ferrying my troops up there. Let's lose the prestige. We don't know what. Lose 50 monarch points. And I'm gonna leave behind just 7 regiments so we can take the provinces and the mainland here. And the rest we're gonna ferry over here so we can go to war with them on their own land. Still need some more monarch points to get this. Might have waited until our war exhaustion went down with the other ones to save a few points, but well. We can build some castles, but we don't really want to. We could actually look at this one. We're gonna set out to protect trade in Genoa, and these ones, the cards we're gonna send here. And what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, let's look at how many castles we have, because we are of course paying money to keep them. We have this. There's the one here. So there's one here. I don't think we need all of these. I think I'm gonna tear down this one, just to save us some money. I would like to be able to support our army. Now we can support the army without with full. I'm gonna take it down to half now, so we can keep reinforcing a little bit to like take down whatever we lose by moving them. England is having pirates out right now. That's interesting. And England took over Tyrone. And we have max relations with Navarra. We can't quite vassalize them, we'll have to give them some money. But 25 should be plenty, and we can vassalize them. And England got a new king. And let's just gather this. Looked like Burgundy went to war with Provence and Lorraine, so they're probably gonna gobble up these provinces here, which is fine. We can live with that. We have some extra diplomats that sent one to Papal State, always nice to be topped up there. And might as well top up with Austria as well. And let's get that core. So now we are basically ready for the war with England as well. We just need the rest of our troops up there and then raise morale again. And because Burgundy is embargoing us, all of their vassals are doing it as well, which is annoying because we can't embargo them back. No, Provence, you cannot get military access. And Lorraine, you can't either. Let's raise our maintenance, so we're ready for the war with England. And let's split this army so there's no... And let's take this guy down. Should we just... I think we need to help help them out here so they can help us in the war against England. We have a bit of manpower to spare to help our good friends. Just need to reinforce those armies. Ooh! The inheritance. Inheritance of Anjou. The Kingdom of Navarre has become a possession of Aragon and thus of Spain in 1443, as well as Sicily. Its last ruler, René of Anjou, had lost his realm to Ferdinand of Aragon, who reigned from 1458 to 1494. His death in 1494 had led Wheat King Alfonso on the throne. His kingdom would probably end into the hand of the rulers of blah 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 blah. A lot of historical things, I don't want to read all of this, but we can claim it, get claims on all of Naples, which will make Aragon and Naples mad, or we can make them happy. We'll definitely get the claims. We might not end up using them, but getting those is really nice. Means we can get a road in this way as well and get some provinces. This could maybe be our way into Austria. Then we can get this land, claim some land over here and get into Austria. So that's really nice. It's Naples, it's still part of Aragon. So maybe we should actually have picked up Aragon as our rival. That might have been good. Maybe we could get it after Burgundy. Anyway, we were splitting this army. It was a bit unfortunate that we have to spend that manpower up there, but I really need Scotland to help in this war. And we got the claims done, or the cause done. Anyway, it's about that time that I'm gonna end this video, so we're gonna take the war in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, it will help me out a lot. Otherwise, I'll hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day, see you later.